Okay, good evening and welcome to the Wheel of Data YouTube channel and podcast. Tonight I'll spend a few words about an introductory course that I have followed today about the visible light communications. So, which is the topic? The topic is that through appropriate LEDs, you can not only put objects on lights, but also carry data. So, lamps exist that allow you at the same time, with the same power, and in such a way that people don't perceive any difference between those lights and ordinary traditional lights. So lamps existed that are called VLC lamps, visible light communication lamps, that emit the light in such a way that they not only put objects on light but also carry some information that a receiver is able to decode. And so this way, for example, what can you do? You could have a street lamp that not only indicates if vehicles can pass or not, but it also carries some information that decoders located in the vehicles are able to decode about for example, the traffic conditions or dangers that one could find going on, or everything that you could imagine. But not only. For example, there is an experiment that has been done in France in a department store where this technology is used for an augmented reality application. So people enter the department store, indicate um, which items they wish to buy, and through a communication between their mobile devices and the lights that that are the lights of the department store, that also have the role of traditional lights. The same lights, since these lamps are VLC lamps, are used for communicating with the apps and for saying, for example, which is the best path that one could follow to get to collect all the items, or something about discounts and so on. And that department store is not has not an additional cost for doing this. It's the same lamp, the lamp that they use for lighting the department store is the same lamp. Once you have bought a VRC lamp that will have a cost that is not the same of a traditional lamp, obviously. With the same lamp, you can do both the two things. And a lot of other applications could be imagined. Uh, where light can be useful for carrying information. So, which are the advantages? The advantages is that you don't need to buy frequencies because you don't need to pay anything for illuminating something. So it's economic, and it's also green because it allows you to have less power used, because with the same power that you use for putting objects on light, you also carry information. So you perform two tasks with the same power. So it is also green. It has a huge throughput under certain conditions. you don't have the problem of frequencies because if you pass from a room to another, since the light obviously does not go through the walls, you can reuse the same frequencies and you will have no interference between the various messages. Also, it's less risky for people because radio frequencies have their risks for the health of people, but light has not. So this is one another of the main advantages of this technology, and a lot of much more could be said about it. On the screen, for those that are watching the video, you have the Visicore, that is a lab, visible light communications research lab, where people coming from several laboratories, departments, and institutions are collaborating. Lorenzo Mucchi is a professor of the Department of Information Engineering of the University of Florence and is the scientific responsible of the laboratory. But you also have Professor Francesco Cataliotti of Lens. You also have Dr. Jacopo Catani of CNR. You also have Dr. Enrico Banchelli of PIN. So, and you also have partnerships for enterprises. Well, LENS stands for European Laboratory of Nonlinear Spectroscopy. I don't know what's the English for that. CNR is the National Institute, that is CNR. The part of CNR that is involved is the National Institute of Optics, so you have INO CNR, but you also have enterprises, you also have companies. For example, the PIN is a company, PIN SCRL, but you also have Estracom SPA, you also have ILES SRL, and so on. So it is a laboratory where the scientific and the business part cooperate to make research and provide real-world solutions to problems using this type of communication. Okay, I think it could be enough for tonight. As usual, I recommend all of you to get involved and not only to listen what I say. So apply for authors' accounts and share with everybody your problems, your solutions, your doubts, your interests, everything that you think would be of interest for people, coming to the website of the We Love Data community, that is http:// www.welovedata.today. Okay, that's all for tonight. Thank you for your attention. See you tomorrow.